Okay, so maybe you've finally realised to yourself, oh my goodness, I am just one tiny grain of sand in the Sahara Desert of sand grains that is a person compared to 7 billion. In the span of the whole universe, I'm not even the blink of an eye in the length of time that my life is. So in this video, I'm going to discuss how I deal with that question. What is the point of life? Hello friends, my name is Cameron and I am on a mission to help everyone maximize their lives. Woohoo! Let's go. First thing to point out is the point of life is not an answerable question. And so therefore, if you find yourself pondering this, you're not going to come to a reasonable explanation. And so therefore, pondering this question for too long will lead you to rumination, and no one wants rumination. Do we want rumination? No! There's a great quote from Frank Herbert's Dune that is, "The mystery of life is not a problem to solve, but a reality to experience." Nice one, Frank. So another problem with the question, what is the point of life, is looking at your life from a macro scale, seeing that your life is not even a chink in the armour of the whole universe. But what you really want to do is flip it around and make your life the centre of which you have control. So if you've got to a certain point in your life and you're seeing your life just flash before your eyes, just a mirage of daily activity escaping you, then you might think, what's the point? I'm gonna be dead in like a year's time anyway. What you could also consider is that every moment that passes you by is another moment less that you have on Earth. Time is a finite resource, and attention even more so. So anyway, to summarise, macro, don't see much, little of consequence. Micro, every moment is finite and has extreme value. So therefore, your choices become more valuable the older you get. Your actions, your thoughts, all that kind of stuff. Man, this is a heavy topic. Maybe I should have called it Going Deep with Cameron Bruce. Although I feel like there might be an explicit URL already taken with that name. So you may be thinking, 1 in 7 billion people? How does my life matter? Well, you have an impression on many people. Even if you only know 2 people, let's say, and you make a positive impression on both those people and change their life in any way for the better, and those 2 people know 2 people themselves, and those 2 people that they know 2 people themselves, then slowly you're pyramiding, and your effect on humanity is much more than you know. So you have a choice to make your impact on the Earth more positive. Will the human race last more than 100 years from now? Who can say? Will we become a more intelligent species and learn to care for our environment and the other humans and animals that exist on the planet? Hopefully. You will undoubtedly have an impact on whether that happens, and that has value for humanity in many years to come. Okay, so realizing that the point of life is an unanswerable question, that the way you frame your life will change how you feel about your impact. The value of time is massive and very finite, and that your impact will spread through many, many, many people. What next? Well, that's a good question, and one that only you're able to answer. But what I would do is think about how I pay attention. And you may be thinking, Cameron, I've got this far, but you've not given me any tips on how to tackle this. Well, the key is attention and being able to selectively attend to whatever you find most valuable. So you realise your mind may be getting snagged on these unanswerable questions, maybe more often than you'd like. And what's the answer? A greater awareness is the only way to realise and help deal with these unanswerable, unavoidable questions. So an improved awareness allows you to recognise thoughts and process thoughts like these coming up. And the only way to improve awareness is to sit and watch the mind. So this means dedicating at least a minute a day to sitting down and just letting your mind run and watching what thoughts and what feelings come up. So I feel like this was a more difficult video than others to make concise and clear. So apologies. Hopefully we'll be back on a more level train of thought next week. Thanks, COVID. But hope this video has been helpful to anyone. My name is Cameron Bruce. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you for more next Sunday at 6 PM. Peace and love.